Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. This is your boy Lee Black. Of course, I am the host of Real Talk for Real Men. So I hope everybody is having a magnificent day. I wanted to pop in, of course, just to kind of share just another moment with myself in the middle of my day. And so, what I want to talk about today is mental health and wellness. For those of you that may not know, I have a real job in addition to the expert in all things considered life that I play on the show. But I actually have a real job. And in my real life job that pays the bills, um, I work from home. So, working in a virtual environment, I do not have the luxury of stepping away and take those mental breaks, like you would be provided to you by a company. But of course, I have the benefit of working from home, so I can step away whenever I like to. And I see I got my sis popping in. What's going on, sis? How you doing? Good to see you. And so I have to take these mental breaks, folks, because it keeps me sane. The type of job that I do, I deal with people, and anybody who works in the people industry, and you have to deal with people every day, you know what I know, that people can be a lot. People may wonder that because I work from home, they figure that you're not working hard, you're not tired, things of that nature. I promise you, I put this on everything I hold dear. Working from home and working with people is more mentally exhausting than you can ever know. How you doing, Carol? Good to see you. In fact, I almost sometimes prefer if I did something physical because then I would only be physically tired. But working from home and dealing with people, I am more oftentimes not only physically drained from the administrative things that I have to do and have to have these conversations, but I'm mentally and emotionally burned out when I deal with people. And in particular, if you've been following me, you know that I have certain groups of people that just test me to no end, and it just fuck with me. So I have to use these little sessions like this to kind of vent, so to speak. And I'm going to do my best not to just let this, go down the drain of just cursing, although cursing relaxes me. I can't stress enough how difficult it is to work with Africans. And I'm not talking about African Americans, I mean Africans in general. And I'm going to stop saying that I hate them because that's probably too strong of a word. I don't hate African people, but they're extremely difficult to deal with and they just chase my ass to no end. They have an arrogance about them and they have a disdain for actual Americans that really just pisses me off. And so let me tell you about the dumb bitch that I just finished having a conversation with, which is necessitating me to have to kind of decompress and get myself back together. It's bad. I work with doctoral candidates. And so you would think working with doctoral candidates, I'm only dealing with people that are highly accomplished, already successful, highly professional. They already have their degrees. I can tell you with 100% certainty that they're the most needy people that you ever would deal with, believe it or not. Then you add the element to them when they're African or Indian. In this case, I'm going to stick with the Africans, that the fact that they have a dislike for Americans and they have an arrogance about them and a language barrier, I just can't stand these fucking people. And I got to tell you, the women are worse. I would not fuck an African woman, not with my enemy's dick. I just don't like them bitches at all. It's bad enough this bitch has degrees in social work and then initially starts having a conversation about this is a few weeks back when they have to get a degree in IT. And so I go through explaining that at the doctoral level, you need to have some type of solid background in the field you're trying to get a doctorate degree in. That is the whole fucking point, that you're getting a doctorate degree because now you're getting a terminal degree to be a subject matter expert in your field. But if you don't have that background and experience, you're kind of wasting your time. But okay, that was a few weeks ago. Do you know this fucking flyhead motherfucker calls in again today after ignoring multiple calls and now decides that, oh, I am calling because they want to run a business. Okay, so we didn't discuss that last time. Last time we talked about IT. So bring me up to speed. Well, I am thinking that I want to run a business, and I want to get the business skills to further my education. Okay, so have you ever taken any business courses? What is it you want to know about running a business? Oh, I am calling because I am thinking that I can just better myself and be good in business. This, that. She goes through this whole convoluted bullshit. So I try my best to explain to this flyhead bitch that at the doctoral level, they're not going to hold your hand. In fact, when it starts, they're going to take off like a rocket with the full expectation that you know what the fuck you're talking about in business. But if you have no education and no background in business, this is probably going to be a field you're going to struggle in. Oh, so you are discouraging, you are no, you fly face bitch. I'm not telling you you can't take it, but I'm trying to explain. So what is your role? Just know, folks, that I had to continue to center myself with this bitch that you over here with a fucked up name, and they always have a regular name and a fucked up last name that you can't even pronounce. And now you over here trying to take advantage of the education system. And of course, their main thing is the cost. Looking for a fucking way that they can get over. No, you stupid fly eating bitch, you cannot sell enough mangoes on the side of the road to pay for your degree. You funky, no odorant, stinking bitch, you. But of course, I can't say none of these things. I have to keep it professional. But I promise you, I tell you, they just chafe my ass. So in either case, after I finish telling this stupid bitch multiple times, I'm not a gatekeeper. If you feel like you want to go barreling your dumb ass ahead and applying, you may even get accepted based on the fact that if you do have a master's degree, but I promise you, you're going to struggle because you don't know a fucking thing about business. And selling rats out of a fucking cart does not count as a business. You stupid fucking bitch, you. But I can't say that. So, of course, I pretty much just have to let this bitch kind of rant and rave and go through that fucking nonsense, all pretending while, oh my God, that I have to placate this bitch. So it was a fucking dance of futility to no end, folks. Just a futile dance. Ultimately, well, can you send me the info? Yes, I can send you the information. You rat eating bitch, you. Knowing good and goddamn well that you don't stand a rat's chance in hell of oh, good Lord. So anyway, I'm going to pull that all energy all the way back because I'm not going to let it fuck with my day. I actually got a great piece of news today. Not only have I been promoted and received a raise, and again, this is the job that pays me. So you know what? Tomorrow is payday. So I'm not going to let it fuck with my zone. When I get off work tonight, I am going to calmly pour myself a glass of wine. I don't burn incense. I'm going to pray, to a regular God, not them fucking voodoo gods, not your fucking ancestors. I ain't dancing around no motherfucking fruit, but to pray to real God for you to be gone away from my brain. I can't stand them fucking African bitches. And once upon a time, I thought I might go hunt these nasty, no good bitches in a farmer's market, but I can't stand the way they smell. Their asses is hard as fucking antelopes, and I just can't lay down with a fucking bitch that I don't respect. So anyway, I've got that off of my chest. Miss Carolyn she says, "Man, I feel you. They're pompous." That's an understatement, Miss Carolyn, about these fucking rat face bitches. They just truly get on my fucking nerves. But let me dwindle back down and go back down to my normal self. Anyway, this has just been another moment with Lee Black, and I hopefully will close out the end of my day on a more positive notes. Good to see you folks, and keep subscribing, keep tuning in, hit those notifications bells so when I do go live, you can catch all of the content. And by the way, make sure you tune in on Saturday. We are having a special talk of Real Talk for Real Men. It's going to be an all male panel. And so, yes, I hope to see you there. It's going to be a lively conversation, real, raw, honest, and direct. and I promise that I will be rested in a much better spirits. I'm Lee Black. Y'all be good.